What's up guys, Matthew Mouse Bowles, and today we've got my top 15 favorite energy drinks. I'm doing another top blank list, this time 15, because I have a lot of energy drinks I want to talk about. Somebody decided right as I started recording to start doing like leaf blower or something outside, and somebody's been doing that the last like 4 days around close enough to my house that you can hear it loudly, so hopefully you guys can't hear it. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, without further ado, no honorable mentions as well because there are 15 spots. So we've got Gemios. The energy ring is maybe my least favorite part of Evil Gemios. It's an interesting color, but there are also some really cool Gemios colors, specifically Torch Gemios. Another big thing with Gemios, even though I'm not showing them off, is face bolts. You know, screw metal faces. Gemios has a really good face bolt that really makes Gemios just look better. But I've always liked Gemios a lot. It's what I chose to put on when retiring or not using Screw Unicorn for my regular tournaments, because it is, you know, not the it's a nostalgia combo, but it's not, you know, it's the greatest. It's hard to win with. I moved to Gemios because I like Gemios. So Gemios is number 15. It's definitely not the best energy ring or my favorite, but it's cool. Number 14, we've got, actually I'm going to last minute swap these, I think. 14, we got Burn Fireblaze. Fireblaze is a really cool color. I like it a lot, and it's got a cool design. It's not something I use often with things, but it's definitely one that, like, it's nice. I like using Burn Fireblaze, because I think Burn Fireblaze is a cool looking bay. You know, part with, like, thumbnails, right? When I went outside and took thumbnail pictures for just a bunch of random stuff for the future, if I ever did the battle, because I had a really good day for thumbnails, it had just rained, so the porch was a bit darkened, and the background was green because it was early spring, before the spiders came out. Fireblaze was a bay that I grabbed because it's just such a really nice orange. Orange isn't my favorite color, but I really like the look of Fireblaze. Number 13, we've got Serpent. This is a great looking Serpent. I really like looking at it in the light. This green is a great color. Easily my favorite Serpent. Ray Serpent is ugly. Beyblade Legends Poison Serpent is also ugly. I don't have Sonic series, but it's definitely not as good as this. The red one, not as good as this. I mean, this is like the peak green energy ring, and Serpent's got such a cool design. Wow, Serpent's got such a cool design to it. The only complaint about Serpent is it's one that it's like it just doesn't like. I guess I could put it with Burn, and it's kind of got Fireblaze. You know, like the edges of it are kind of similar to Fireblaze. They look kind of cool, but generally speaking, I'm not really thinking I want to put Serpent with this and make a combo. So I don't use Serpent quite as often as some of these other ones, but I think Serpent's really cool and I really like it. Number 12, we've got Cygnus. Love this light blue color. That's really the big calling card for Cygnus. I really like this specific shade of light blue. I think it's a good look. You know, it's a nice circular spin track, so it looks good with, you know, your burns, your earths, your duos and stuff like that, phantoms. So it's one that I always, even though I usually use other things over Cygnus, it's one I'm always happy, like when Raffi uses it, and I'm always happy, and I always consider it every time I do a tournament when I'm using a stamina or defense combo. Cygnus is number 12. There's other ones that I like a bit more than Cygnus, but part of, like in this case, right, I'm more likely to use Cygnus than Serpent or Fireblaze, and Gemios is a bit different on a different spectrum because it's for attack things, and attack spin tracks are always different because you usually use things for contact points or just things that are a bit lighter. Like you don't put Aquario on like Vulcan or something, you know? But yeah, Scorpio looks good with Flash. I think Gemios fits Vulcan better. I don't have a Vulcan on me though to test, but it's got the Vulcan's edges, its wings, so to speak, right? Like Thermal. I'll take Thermal for example. Here's Pisces. I think Gemios matches Vulcan's wings like this. Scorpio matches Flash's. Because Scorpio's is this way, it's the other direction. You see the little notches here, right, where the it goes in? Yeah, Scorpio is backwards of Gemios, whichever way Gemios is. But Gemios fits Vulcan this way, and then Scorpio fits Flash because it goes this way. Anyway, moving on. Number 11, we've got Sagittario 2. I was really glad Ethan used Sagittario 2. I like Sagittario 2 a lot. It's like Cygnus, it's in the tier of there's other things I prefer over it, so I don't use it often, but I really like it. I think it's a cool color, and it's one that it's one I like a lot. I don't talk about it much, but this is a really cool energy ring. And I really like the arrow designs on it specifically. Like, Cygnus is one that a lot of it's there because of the color. Like if Cygnus was, I don't know, what's a color I don't care for? If Cygnus was, lavender, like, where is it? Oh, I just saw it. There we go. If it was like this color, but clear, yeah, I probably wouldn't use it. But if it's anything, I wouldn't use anything that color. Well, actually, maybe not. That's kind of a lie. Anyway, next we got Virgo at number 10. I really like Virgo. I grabbed this Virgo because it's pink. I like regular Virgo too, but this is my favorite one, and I'm not having pink represented on this list. Otherwise, I've got a couple other things that are pink like this, and one that I like a lot too, but the one I'm going to show you is not the pink one. Well, I got the pink one nearby, so I might show it as well, but anyway. I really like Virgo. I think Virgo's a really cool design. It's another one that kind of doesn't always look great to me with everything, but I love the like smooth pattern and the rounded, like it's being swirled. I think Virgo's got a really cool look to it, and this is a fantastic color. I love this pink. So Virgo is number 10. Then, okay, let's move these over, because I don't know how much room I'm going to have. I feel like I'm halfway. I'm probably not quite halfway. Number 9, we've got Pegasus 1. I like Pegasus 1's design. It's not one I almost used this in a CBT with Burn. I switched to Capricorn last second because I was in the mood to use Capricorn. I think that's what it was. That or I had, okay, there was an intro of me using Pegasus, and I think that was when I switched to Capricorn. That or I was using something, I used Pegasus in the one before it, and then I switched to the other one to Capricorn. But I forget exactly how it went, but I think I switched to Capricorn because I was just in the mood to use Capricorn. But I like this Pegasus. I think it's a good color. I think Pegasus, Poison Pegasus especially, is a really cool one. But this is a great color, and it also is a great design. I love like the wings here, you know, at the top, or from your angle right now, the top. But I really like this Pegasus a lot. It's another one, I don't really talk about it as much, but I like it a lot. Number 8, we're on number 8, right? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, yeah, so 8. Galaxy. Galaxy Pegasus, Pegasus 2, really cool. I've always liked this really light blue color with the red. I think it looks good with other things. If I put it with, Burn. Burn's right here. If I put it with Burn, I think it's like a nice look with Burn. You didn't fall out. Come on, Pegasus. There we go. If I put it with Earth, I think you'd put this with, because this is a bigger one. I think it matches better with these types. And that is gigantic hair, and you guys could definitely see that. Oh my goodness. And now it's struggling to get into the trash can. To be fair, the trash can is overflowing a little bit, but still. There we go. Okay. Hair derails everything. Anyway, I really like Pegasus too. I've always liked this a lot. Even if you like, of course, it looks amazing with Galaxy. But even if you take it off Galaxy, I think it's a good looking part. Maybe if I thought a little bit harder, because I don't want to think too hard on these, I might move it down a few spots. But I've always really liked Pegasus too. And the other Pegasus 2 looks cool too, from the Triple Battle Set Stadium. Number 7, we've got Orso. This is pure design. Brown is not the greatest color, though there definitely is a mood where I'd be in the mood for the brown, as opposed to other ones. It's not generally my favorite color, though. It looks pretty cool in the light. It's got a nice, almost orangey in the light color. But I think Orso's got a really cool design, and I definitely like this Orso more than my other ones, because this is from Rock Orso, and there's definitely some bias and nostalgia for the originals. I really like Rock Orso, so naturally it has grown on me, the color even. But I've always liked this design. I think it's a really, really cool design. This might be one of the cooler design engine rings. I think design-wise, pure design-wise, only 2 or 3 are better than Orso, but other ones have a better color to go along with them. Orso is my number 7. Number 6, we've got Eagle. I like Eagle a lot. I like this purple. The biggest thing for Eagle, I think it's a cool look. I think it's a really great color. It's a cool look too, with the wings and the eagle head. I like it a lot. I think my biggest complaint with the Eagles, I think it just looks really good with Earth and not as good with other things. And purple's isn't always my favorite color for energy rings, but it's grown on me a bit, over time. I used it in duo Eagle. And not CBT 30, but 29, and I used it back in CBT 20 where I got to the semifinals with it. I really like it though. Eagle's really cool, and Eagle obviously has always been a favorite of mine, but its energy ring has never been as much of a favorite, but it's definitely grown on me over time. So Eagle, and definitely combined with this color. It looks a bit more blue in the camera than it actually is too. It's a bit more of a purple, slightly less bluish in real life. Eagle is number 6. Number 5 is Bull. I really like Bull. I said I don't like orange as much. Bull's like the exception. I've always liked Bull. There's definitely some nostalgia for Bull because it's one of my oldest parts, it's my oldest bay. But I really like Bull. I think Bull's got a really cool look to it. It's a very interesting looking Enduring. I like its color. I think this is the perfect thing. Like when I want to go, sometimes I'll be in the mood for something else. But like for me, Earth Bull GB145 WD. That's the bay. That's the bay. If I'm going, I think I used it last one, the last tournament too. Bull with CS. Earth and Bull just go together to me. But I really like Bull. It's always been one of my favorites. And it's like part of the big three in stamina, defense, and endurance for Metal Fusion with Gasher and Aquario. But I really like Bull. Number 4, we got Gil. I love Gil. People might not realize how much I like Gil, but Gil's always been one of my favorites. I think it looks awesome. I love this color with the light blue. So yeah, kind of a lavendery color. I think it looks really cool though. I love the, bones and stuff. This is one of the coolest looking energy rings by Pure Design. I've always loved Gil. I was my last Metal Masters bay before I stopped doing Beyblade for a bit. And yeah, Gil is amazing. Gil is really, really cool. This is a great energy ring, one of the best. I can see why a few people like using it. I haven't used it in a while, but I used it in CBT, was it 19? It might have been 19 with the Phantom Gil. You can go look up my intros on my channel. If you go to my channel, search up intro, you'll find all the CBT intros. You might have to scroll a bit because there's, I think, a few other things with intro in the name, but you can see all the bays I've used in energy rings. I used Gil with Phantom because you can use anything in my opinion with like the stamina things. I do think some are better, right? Some are better suited, but you can't really put, in my opinion, Bull with like Screw, and it's just kind of odd. You can't put anything with the stamina spin track or stamina fusion wheel like Phantom or Duo. Now this is the only one I'm showing off two for. Well, I might show off another one for. Actually, yeah, I'll grab it because I might show it off. I think I'll show it off as well. But number 3, Capricorn. I've got 2 Capricorns here, the original Storm and the Grand. I really, really like Capricorn. I've always loved its design. Let me get my other hand here. I've always loved its design. I love the singular horn from, the goat. I think it's really cool. And I like its stickers, how they're that, like Z shape. These have always been my favorites. I really like this Capricorn. I've always liked this Capricorn. It's always been one of my favorites, and I did use it in the CBT before. I think it's great. This is such a cool color. This like really, really bright. It's not even just like Fireblaze, like Fireblaze is a bright color, but this is a truly bright color. I really like it. It's bright. I think it's technically bright orange, but it looks very red a lot of the time. And then this is obviously Grand Capricorns. I love my Grand Capricorn. It's such a cool bay, and it's a rare bay too. But this has been used in Flame Capricorn, so I've grown to really like it as well. But I wanted to make sure I put both of them there. So we're reached the end of the line. So what could be left? We've got Gemios at 15, Fireblaze at 14, Serpent at 13, Cygnus at 12, Sagittarius 2 at 10, Virgo at 9, Pegasus 1 at 8, Pegasus 2 at 7, Orso at 6, Eagle at 5, Bull at 4, wait no, I miscounted that, shoot. Gemios at 15, Fireblaze at 14, Serpent at 13, Cygnus at 12, Sagittarius 2 at 11, Virgo at 10, Pegasus 1 at 9, Pegasus 2 at 8, Orso at 7, Eagle at 6, Bull at 5, Gil at, okay, I can't get a finger there over there without shadow. Gil at 4, Capricorn at 3, Aquario at 2. I love Aquario. This is the best blue, hands down. The dark blue is much better than Cancer. Oh, is it Earth Cancer? That is not near as good as this. I was glad to have Earth Cancer, and I still, put it on combos or people CBT combos. It is nothing compared to this Aquario. Horusius is nothing compared to this Aquario. This is the best blue energy ring. I love this dark blue. I like the look of it, and I love putting Aquario on Earth, Phantom, Burn, whatever. I think Aquario looks amazing, and if I'm ever in the mood for blue, this is the first thing I go to. That's why I used it in the last CBT with Duo Aquario. It's because I looked at the yellow Wing 145, and I was thinking, I've got W2D as an option, MB, CS, it doesn't matter which of those I pair, which color, CS, or which color W2D I use, or WD. I wanted Aquario. I was in the mood for blue. I love this Aquario. It looks amazing. Number 1, Cancer. I love Cancer. I love this red. Red is like probably my favorite Beyblade energy drink color overall. Like the red scale. I think the reds are better. Like Torch Gemios, for example. I like them more than the blues. Like I like blue a lot, but it's not as good. There's so many good red ones though. Guardian Crystal Wheel, the red Aquila, red Blitz from Hyperblade, red Scorpio. There's a lot of great reds. I really like Gasher though. Gasher's always been a favorite. And I will show off the pink one, same as Virgo's color. I'm glad I have it, and it looks really good. But generally speaking, I'm sometimes in the mood for pink, and I definitely could see myself using it in the future, but I really like this red. Gasher is quite amazing. So, those are my top 15 favorite energy drinks. If you have a top 5, top 10, top 15, whatever, let me know in the comments what you think of my list, what your list is, and we can discuss it in the comments below. So, I will see you guys in the next video.